Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to complete all of 16. After this video here, all of 16 will be done. 16 that we have left, it'll run from 50 up to St. Mary's. Today we're going to be starting here in Ellenboro and just ride north all the way up to St. Mary's. Now we've done all of 16 all the way from right there. We started and went south on 16 all the way to exit 40 there at Big Otter, and then the last video we did here last week was 16 from we did the last video was Golly to exit 40 there coming north. So but regardless, all of 16 is now done. This is the final 16 video, and but this one here's a short video from Ellenboro there up to St. Mary's. It's only I think like 15 miles. Let me check my. Yeah, it's only 15 miles and takes about 20 minutes. You could probably make it a little bit faster, but you get a lot of traffic, truck traffic and stuff. Now this is a highly used road, just because of the simplicity. Uh, from Harrisville or from Ellenboro there to Parkersburg is like almost an hour, probably about 40 minutes. And like you could be in St. Mary's here in obviously 20 minutes. So it's highly used. I actually use it. I know a lot of people that run this for traveling. So it's a highly used road. So be aware of that. But it's a really nice riding road. Of course, it's a little rough here and there and stuff, but it's got a lot of big truck traffic on it. So that being said, just keep that in mind. But it's a really pretty ride for what it is. It's enjoyable. There's nothing that's you know no places that are gonna eat your bike or anything. Down here, this is weird setup how this road has, but you gotta hang to the right up here. It's weird when they throw in like three ways and stuff in the middle of a turn. But you can ride out that road there too. It'll eventually just take you back to 50. It's a nice little riding road too. It's one of them roads that we'll use for going out 50 just to get off the 4 lane. We'll ride that. It's kind of cool. There's some cool older farms and stuff out through there. But this is I think St. Mary's side. There's some good views. This road's definitely worth riding there. Now, I've never done this before, and this is the first video I've ever done it. I left the full video. This is unedited. Well, it's been edited, but I never cut nothing out of it. Never fast forwarded anything. You're watching this ride from start to finish. So I like it when I can do that. That way, like this is you will see the entire road from Ellenboro to St. Mary's, and I haven't done that before, so I think that's kind of cool. And as you can see, it was like what 19 minutes. So yeah, 20 minute. There's like I previously said, I actually follow this truck all the way in there. Hey, right there, useless plug there, Jacob's Tree Service. Um, they're pretty cool people and they do really good work. Uh, I, that's very unpaid. I like the people that own it and some of the people that work there. Nah, but shameless plug, I guess. You can see like this, it opens up here and there, and you're riding alongside the road or hillside, and the other one, it's just your normal average northern West Virginia road up through here. Now I did uh for the most part, this road is the road itself is pretty clean, pretty kept up, but the the ditch lines and stuff for the most part are all clean. There's a lot of residences and stuff up through here. I think there's residences throughout. I mean, you don't have any real dead areas like you know riding along for 10 miles without any houses or anything. It it is a pretty high traffic road. It's not like middle of town or anything, but for a back road, uh, going in between two small towns, it's got a lot of traffic. Uh, a lot of your oil field traffic and stuff, because it's used, you know, as a connecting road for them also, and there's a lot of wells and stuff off of it, or roads to wells and stuff. Uh, if you don't, if you're watching this video and you're uh, not familiar with the oil and gas stuff, this part of West Virginia is, well, it was a lot worse. Like overran with it. It's slacked off a little bit now, but you still have a lot of truck traffic, big sand cans, water bottles, and stuff like that. Then you're just your normal ton vehicle and down traffic off the stuff, all the workers and stuff. It's not bad, but it still can be overwhelming because sometimes the trucks, this truck here, he was getting after it all the way down. So I mean, it wasn't no inconvenience, but most of them, for the most part, at least do the speed limit, which is high for this road. I think it was 55 for the most part. It might have been 45 in some places, but like I said, for the most part, there's a couple real, long drug out hills. If you get stuck behind them, you're gonna go slow. But you can see right now there's passing lanes and stuff. I just, I mean, he was moving along good enough. I could run the speed limit and still stay back away from him. Uh, that's something I've pointed out before in other videos, especially trucks. You know, just stay off of them. Give yourself a lot of leadway because, especially on these back roads, they hit a hill. You can run up on them pretty fast. So just keep your distance there. But yeah, uh this road is very enjoyable. It is short, obviously, but it like if you're doing a circle ride or something like that, up to trying to get to two to go north or whatever, go over to Ohio. This is a really good road to use. Um, I'm gonna do two here pretty soon, which this drops off on. I actually started to off of this, and I forgot. Like once you get into St. Mary's, and if you're going south, like I think it's in Waverly there, or between Waverly and Belmont. Belmont's gorgeous. St. Mary's has some nice scenery in it too. But I can't wait to do the two Olive too, because it is absolutely gorgeous. It'll have to be a couple videos because it's a long road. Uh, but like I've tried to do two going south, and I forgot that like somewhere in between around Waverly. I'll just say around Waverly because I can't remember. It turns a 4 lane, then it turns to uh like small 4 lane. Then it turns. You got to get on the interstate. It runs with the interstate, and I was like, crap. So I'm gonna figure out where I need to start at, and I'll just head north one day on it. But yeah, be on the lookout for that one because that's some gorgeous scenery. Uh, I love running a lot of roads out on the Ohio River. Fun fact: do you know the Ohio River? Uh, it runs the full span of West Virginia. Do you know that West Virginia owns the Ohio River? Like, there's even on the other side of the Ohio River, uh, there's places that are actually still within the state borders of West Virginia. I did not know that till I was working over there one day, or not one day, but yeah, that's a fun little fact because I didn't know that. So, um, yeah, moving on. Yes, you can. It sounds kind of drab here today, but there's just not a lot of to report. This is just one of those roads that you jump on and you ride, and it's enjoyable. Um, th- like I said before, there's some good views. Like if the trees weren't on top of these hills, you can see for a good ways off the top of these hills and stuff. Uh, but you know, dead summer riding. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some uh comments and stuff. You guys gotta start commenting on my videos. Tell me, if there's something you want me to uh, point out or let you know or anything else like that. Because as of now, I try to tell you about the roads themselves, any kind of connecting roads or anything that jumps, like if a major route jumps off of it or any kind of you know circle ride off of this road. Um, let's see what else. The road conditions, ditch lines, traffic. I'm probably forgetting things that I actually tell you, but keep forgetting. And this off of this road here, like if you jump on this and go, there's really nothing that jumps off of this road other than um, you did. It's pretty much a straight shot to uh, two. Now there is a small road that I would tell you to take off of this road because it goes pretty much into nowhere. But for that, there's small roads, but you always run into the like they're just going to like people's residences or something like that. But they'll continue. You know how like you'll just go up a holler, but they'll eventually go somewhere. But I wouldn't take a bike. They're not riding roads. So this road here pretty much just straight up connects you to St. Mary's. And it's a great road for that, like I was talking earlier. But you could always go out this and hit St. Mary's and go north on two, right up to Sistersville, Payton City, or New Martinsville, And then in New Martinsville, you got all kinds of roads. You know, you got your 180 back to Middleburn, your 7, or 20. You can hit 20 and come back down through Pine Grove and back to Clarksburg. You can hit 7 over to Morgantown. There's all kinds of places off of 2. Um, you know, some people ride up 16 if they're in the western part of state, and to go north and stuff like that, to go up, you know, like to go to Wheeling or anything like that. But as far as you know, making a circle, if you're going to make a circle off this, unless you're going back down to Parkersburg and coming out 50, it's a full day ride. So, but it is an enjoyable road, and it is also the end of 16. It actually 16 is over as soon as you get in the St. Mary's there. So that being said, there I still wanted to you know, let you guys know to, you know, please comment, you know, and tell me what you if you like the videos, um, what you like about them, if other things that you would like to see, and you know, if I'm leaving stuff out, because I don't you know, can't think of everything, but if there's something else that you guys wanted to know, just let me know. Yeah, coming into St. Mary's here, it comes off a pretty steep hill there into a 25-mile-an-hour zone. Yeah, they kind of watch that. That's a nice little view right there. There's they do patrol the bottom of this hill, so if you're coming off here, you might be unlucky enough that they'll catch you. So you guys be safe out there, and enjoy the riding, and you know, like, share, and comment. And I do appreciate everybody that does watch the videos, and you know, just keep getting the word out, and I appreciate it.